So it's really sunny over there, which is where we would normally be prepping. So I've moved the table around here and I just realised that that's going to make it hard to get in and out of the fridge, isn't it?
That's all right. I just have to be extra organised to get everything out in one hit so I don't have to keep going in and out.
Yeah, how's that going to work out?
Yeah, no.
All right, so what are we doing today?
We are going to make pizza with a technically 2-ingredient dough, but I'm going to add some extra bits just to make it a bit fluffier.
So it's a 2 plus, it's
Yeah.
a 4-ingredient dough.
Yeah, so fundamentally, self-raising flour, Greek yogurt, baking powder, that's what that stuff's called, and probably about a teaspoon of vinegar.
Did you just say that was self-raising flour?
Yes,
So do you need baking powder in self-raising flour?
as I said before, this is going to make it a little bit fluffier.
Okay, I'm just clarifying.
Yes, so self-raising flour, Greek yogurt, baking powder, vinegar.
All right.
Right. So the idea is basically 3 flour to 1 yogurt. Now, just be aware, I say that, but different brands of flour actually react differently. So sometimes you just have to add a little or subtract a little once you've actually got your mix going. So as with all of my recipes, everything is a roundabouts. So you'll know the consistency when you see it. It just needs to make a nice firm dough that doesn't run everywhere when you're working with it. Oh, looky at that, only just enough flour. Only just enough flour. So here's hoping that we are going to get the 3 to 1 right. I'm just going to wing it. I'm not even going to measure it. Actually, I'll add the baking powder first. Probably in what I've got here, about a half teaspoon. Doesn't need much. It's just to give a little bit more lift and air into the bread. All right, here's hoping that's going to work. And again, probably about a teaspoonful of vinegar. I don't trust myself with vinegar, so I will
You're not just going to splash that in?
measure it in. Ish. I think all of my recipes should have an ish after it. And I do this in a Snap-Lock bag for the simple reason that it's less messy and I don't have to wash it up. Well, Jason doesn't have to wash it up. So I think I guesstimated pretty well, actually. Oops. So it comes away from the sides of the Snap-Lock bag. And that's telling me I've got a fairly good consistency there. So what I'm going to do now is just let that rest while we're chopping up the ingredients to go on the pizza. Just pop that in the shade and yum. Get myself organised with chopping up what we're actually putting on the pizza.
Didn't feel like I wanted to close for a
No,
minute.
actually I'll leave the cheese in here for now.
Don't need that till later.
I think we're doing red pizza today because I don't have anything that's green to go on it. So we've got leg ham, some just salami or pepperoni, whichever is your preference, tomato, onion, capsicum, which is usually green.
Ah, that
But
could be green. We'll pretend it's green.
I got the red one. And we've got some cabana. So I am just going to start chopping.
We could have been having a seafood pizza
Yeah,
with the little whiting that you caught.
oh yeah, huge, huge. So not really a fisher person, however got talked into doing some fishing with an experienced angler, shall we call him, who's still sitting down on the beach,
Yeah.
still catching nothing. I don't even think he could catch cold.
So, yeah, Yolinda's dad managed to figure out or find on YouTube somewhere the idea of drone fishing, as in you connect your hook and your bait to a drone, fly it up, fly it out, and drop it, and it saves sort of, well, not saves, it gets you much further off the beach than you could otherwise. So I had an old Phantom 4 Pro that I replaced years ago. So we gave that a try this morning, and
The system works.
The system worked. Didn't catch any fish though.
Now I've cut too much of that because I've known my husband long enough.
I was going to say, does that give me permission to steal some?
Well, I'm not sure about permission, but
All right, well, it's afternoon and we're on holidays. So,
oh, do I need to move?
yeah, you do actually. Well, you could stay in the sun if you wanted to. And I mean, the weather's beautiful here at the moment, but it has been a bit wet and it has brought all of the mozzies out. Now, in our last video, it was our last one, wasn't it?
I think so.
I think it was the last video. I kind of jokingly said, look, if anybody wants to send beer, I'll feature it. And Cameron from the Facebook group, the Tucana Facebook group, this is for you, buddy. Now, I have not had a VB since I was a teenager, I don't think. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous about this.
As bad as you remember?
It's all right. It's all right.
So cheers to Cameron.
It's beer and it's cold. Yeah, so thanks, Cameron.
And I've just got wine.
Chardonnay, they call it, don't they? Chardonnay from cardboard.
Well, actually, it's a really good one.
Yeah, what
It's
was it?
one of the few that I've actually gone, that's not too bad. Oh, look.
Came from Dan Murphy's, didn't it?
Yeah.
Should we move the table back out into the sun?
No. Just stop pushing me out the way.
That one.
That one. Yeah. Quite pleasant. A little bit fruity.
I'm pushing you out of the way again.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Don't like the look of those bits. Let's get rid of them.
I was actually kind of suggesting maybe over there to put the table, but anyway, it's here now.
It's here now. It's all right. It's amazing what I can contend with when I'm cooking. It used to be a dog, a cat, 4 kids, and you
Mm-hmm.
at home. And then when we went camping, there was always strays that we found.
Yeah, there's no one here at the moment though. We've got aside from Yolinda's dad's with us. He's down on the beach at the moment, but we're the only ones here. You can look down the campground there,
Well,
and there is nobody else.
Technically, it is a work day today
Technically it is a work day for some people.
for some people. Just got to have a good boss that gives you some time off, eh?
That's it. That's the one.
Okay,
Oh, you've buried the. Yeah, there we go.
there we go. Okay, so
Now, how long does the bread need to do its thing?
until I'm done here. So we are going to do a bit of improvising. Ordinarily we would have the heat diffuser and a trivet and then put the pizza stone on top of that. But
Trivet's at home. It's very safe. I know exactly,
where it is. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to create our own heat diffusion so we don't get a burnt bum on our pizza.
All right, well, this barbecue isn't on yet.
Yep. So wherever you go, wherever you travel in life, take aluminium trays. So that one is going to diffuse and that one is going to raise it so it doesn't get a burnt bum.
All right.
And the fact that they
They sort of fit in there, don't
together is almost a match made in heaven. Okay.
they? So the pizza stone then just goes on top of that.
Well, as long as it doesn't collapse.
Of course it won't.
We'll just have a little look. Okay. Oh, hello, butterfly. and just make sure that it's still, no, that goes first.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's all right, I'm having a brain fart. That goes on there. Does it close? Perfect.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Perfect. All right, we're
I
sorted.
think considering some of our viewers have actually realised that there might be a South African influence in this, with the potjie pot, Nearamat and those sorts of things, I'm thinking now would be an appropriate time to use the phrase "a boer maak 'n plan," which translated is a farmer makes a plan. And apparently I'm a farmer, so I'm the one who will do this stuff. All right, so I'm just going to wash my hands again because I've been playing with that aluminium stuff. And then we will get stuck into...
All right, do we want this on?
Yes, please. Okay, so back to this.
It's actually, the more I'm drinking this, in terms of just like a run-of-the-mill regular beer, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've had one of these since I was a teenager. So it's been a long, long time.
And the one you had as a teenager would have been a throwback. A throwdown, throw one of the tiny little ones.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Wasn't it the VBs that did those tiny ones?
No. Oh, I don't know if they did. I don't remember ever drinking any of them.
Okay, all right. So, I know
the
that
first, the ones you're talking about, they're little 250 ml bottles. So when I was a teenager,
when I was a boy,
used to be able to buy these little 250 ml bottles of beer. Now called throwdowns or something like that. But anyway, my dad bought, I think they were Tooheys 2.2, so they were like light to mid-strength Tooheys in those. And you know, in the lead up to Christmas time, Dad would buy some of those, and over the Christmas break, if there was like a lunch or dinner or that sort of thing, myself and my younger brother they were like our beers, little 250 ml mid-strength ones. So that was kind of perfect for that sort of, you know, the gradual introduction to alcohol at home.
So anybody...
I haven't seen them do they still make them? I don't know.
Don't know. Oh, actually, yes, they did have some. I did see one.
But yeah, they were the Tooheys 2.2s, I think they were called.
Right. Okay, so anybody who's admiring my rolling pin, I think it's for Play-Doh.
I don't know how well you can see it from back there.
Well,
it was a Play-Doh thing, wasn't it?
It's this big. Move that over there. So we want to make this reasonably thin.
Actually, I can move this back over here again now.
Just putting some aeration holes and space for the sauce to seep into. And we like a healthy dollop. Now if you want to use barbecue sauce, chili sauce is nice too, just for a variance. And again, if you've cooked something, any chicken leftovers or anything like that, you can turn this into a veggie pizza or veggie and chicken. Or one of the things in life that I did learn the hard way is not too much cheese on pizza. And this is where Jason says there's never enough cheese.
In the background having a blue.
Are they having a blue or getting to know each other?
No, they're having a blue.
Excuse me, can you not interrupt? Are you getting that?
Well, I will now. So the bush turkeys there sussing it out. They definitely seem to be, because one of them's sort of adopting quite a submissive pose. I don't know whether I should get in the middle of that or not.
No, that's just what they're going to do.
That's just part of them sorting themselves out, I think. Yeah, I don't think anybody's really... They might even be playing for all I know. Who would...
Now they're singing
Now they're
together.
singing to each other. I do love the sound that magpies make.
Oh,
Okay.
got the wildlife putting on a show for
Yeah.
us.
Oh, well, they seem to have
Sorted each other out.
sorted each other out. Probably should check on the barbecue. Oh, it's gone out.
You're not doing your job very well.
No, I am not.
You're failing.
Let's give that a minute to
It's okay.
advance before I relight it.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Learned that lesson the hard way.
Okay, so not too much cheese.
That's absurd. How can you have too much cheese?
You can have too much cheese on a pizza. It makes the base soggy, and soggy bases on pizzas are not fun.
All right. We'll see how that one
Okay.
goes for a bit.
Well, that one,
We've got a few minutes spare because we've got to get this up to temperature now before we.
yeah, it's all right. I can start on the next one.
Where are you putting it? Here, let me drop the sink down so
Yep.
you can put it up there.
That'll do. And just try and keep it out of the sun.
Yeah, we don't want it to get hot.
Yeah. Funny, haha. Okay, and then we're going to do part 2.
We haven't done the traditional here's the view from the kitchen.
Well, the view from the kitchen this time is actually over there.
So,
And the other thing that we're going to have to do is add in some of the photos that we got this morning of sunrise.
yes, yeah. So the sun actually rose out that way and that water was shimmering. Anyway, I'll put some of those photos up there. But so that's our view at the moment. There's our pantry there in the back of the Ranger. We need to park a bit closer.
Really? Why do you think I keep making you go
Got
to
to
the
get the
pantry?
step count up somehow. But as we swing around here, yeah, it's pretty tough to take up here, eh? Especially when the weather's like this.
Oh well, I'm going to have to get some more. Lucky I put more flour, eh? I can smell the barbecue going now.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens when the flame doesn't go out.
Oh gosh. Okay, we have
What's that?
to stop for a second.
What did you do?
I squished a mozzie.
Oh,
I didn't use my hands though.
apparently not.
Okay, lucky
Oh.
it's not my hands, so I can keep going. It's an art form to catch
Yeah,
mosquitoes.
it is a little bit. It's funny. So where we're staying here on Alligator Beach up at Stanage Bay, when you drive in, the main driveway to get in, up to the left there's, well, that's where we are now. There's sort of one biggish area here, big enough for a couple of vehicles. And then as you turn right, there's probably, I don't know,
4?
maybe 8 different spots down the way. Yeah, so there's this biggish one here, and then a smaller one, then a smaller one. Maybe not 8. There'd be half a dozen different spots where you can camp down the beach. And this one's got its advantages in that you're sort of up one end, and therefore nobody's driving past you if
did
there
it
was
again.
anybody here. But behind us, there's this.
Beautiful.
It drops down, and there's this wooded area. It's not mangrovey, but it's very dense,
Bushland.
densely grown bush. And yeah, certain times of the year after a bit of rain, the mozzies can be just really bad down there. I don't think they're anywhere near as bad down that way. We probably should have headed down there with 20/20 vision and all that stuff.
But it's pretty here, and you don't have all the people, well, not that there's any people driving past anyway.
If there's been rain, bring Aerogard. Lots of it.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. All right.
So we're doing about 15 minutes.
15, 17,
Set timer for...
19.
Oh well, timer's set for 15.
Is it going to go out?
Well, the breeze has actually died down a little bit now, so we might be all right.
So we got 15 minutes.
Yes, buzzer has gone off.
Buzzer has gone off. How's that looking?
Oh, let me grab that. Yeah, not too shabby, hey?
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
Do we have a burnt bum?
No, that's the.
No, I don't think it's quite cooked yet though.
It's actually, yeah, it's.
Yep. All
Yeah,
right.
no, it needs a bit more, doesn't it?
Well, we were discussing whether it was 15, 17, 19.
So.
She's pushing 200 degrees now.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Oh, looking better.
Yeah,
Browning
that's,
nicely on the top. I
yep.
think that's done, dude.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to call that done.
Yeah, I'm going to call that done.
Well, I'm on to my second for the afternoon, and this one is called Young Henry's. Are we in focus? There we are. I actually don't really know what kind of beer it is even.
I do need your assistance.
I don't know, it's a something.
Yep.
Right, okay.
So, if you can hold that there.
Alright, let's spin around there. And I've got that.
And I've got the joys of not burning myself. Ta-da! Didn't burn myself. Woohoo.
Never in doubt. Never in
We do a
doubt.
little swapsies here. Hey,
Up, up, up.
just. There we go.
Put that there.
All right. And back to
Come
here.
over here with this one. 3, 2, 1, go.
Dunsky.
All
Better
right.
not catch on fire.
Let's hope not.
All right.
Now, so what are we putting a timer on for that one?
Well, 15 because it's already at 200.
It's hot now, so 15. Okay.
Okay. And what we will do is serve one of these pieces so we can see what is happening with that base. It's all about the base. Okay.
Oh. I'd have to turn that down a bit.
Oh wow, okay, she got hot.
Yeah, 230 is probably not what we want.
Okay, so where's the camera?
Oh, hang on.
Look at that for our improvised trivet. The bum is perfect.
Yeah,
And
it's not bad, is it?
look at that. She doesn't fall down. Okay, well, we'll serve the old bloke first. It is super hot. It's just come off the fire. I mean, barbecue thing. There we go.
Ooh, looks good.
It does look good. Eat slowly because the other one's got 15 minutes to cook.
Give us one of these, I'll go to a close-up.
Well, you can have 2 on your plate. So do that one.
Oh. Yeah, we lost that.
And hang on, that one.
Alrighty. Look at that. Complete with, oh, we've got to get it now. Whoop, let's not tip it off. There we go. That's not looking too bad. Homemade bread and everything. Alright, so we've got some important eating business to do now. Cheers. We'll see you in the next one.